What is going on YouTube? Sync These here bringing you a new video. And with the ending of the Zero Chill promo comes next the playoff promo. And I want to go over what happened last year a little bit, just so you can get a gist of what may happen this year. So let's scroll down. I found this website that pretty much has everything. Um, but last year we had two playoff bosses, and the two playoff bosses were a combined AFC championship boss and a NFC championship boss. And the boss is basically a collective of every um, AFC 95 overall master and then NFC overall master. They all 95 overall. You put them in a set and you get the boss. Now, last year Steve Smith was the NFC boss and Willie McGinnis was the AFC boss. This year, we don't know who the bosses are going to be, but I am speculating that the AFC boss could possibly be Ray Lewis, and the NFC boss could be Marshawn Lynch with his return to the Seahawks. He'll be a sought after card. He'll be a beast, 97, 96 overall. What more could you want? And to bring excitement to the promo. But that's all speculation at this point. I'm just throwing these guys out. They dropped a Patrick Willis. Why not drop a Ray Lewis to really uh, buff up the defense to help us stop the run? So last year you had a total of what is that? 83, 84, 85, 88, 91, 93, 95. 7 cards in total for each playoff team. And I'm gonna just go over a list of some of the players I believe should either get upgrades for a specific team, and then the boss will be the 95 overall. So for the this year the Titans made the playoffs, the Bills, the Texans, the Chiefs, Patriots, and Ravens in the AFC. So let's start with the AFC side first. For the Titans, I believe Daquan Jones will probably be at 83 overall. Malcolm Butler will probably be 84 overall. Jeffrey Simmons, 85 overall. Ryan Tannehill, who has actually been helped, he actually helped the Titans make the playoffs. Uh, Once he got the starting job, he just took off. I believe he'll be the 88 overall. I believe the 91 overall will be Taylor Lewan, buff up that offensive line a little bit. And then 93 overall would be AJ Brown. I don't think he should be better than Terry McLaurin, but I do believe he deserves an upgrade. And then last but not least, the boss for the Titans will be Logan Ryan. He's been balling out lately for the Titans, and I think he deserves to be the master for their specific team. Moving on to the Bills, we have 83 overall Ty Nsekhe. Their offensive line needs a much needed upgrade. 84 overall Tyler Croft, their tight end. 85 overall Matt Milano. 88 overall would be Lorenzo Alexander. 91 overall would be the Jordan Phillips. 93 overall would be Josh Allen. I chose Josh Allen to be the 93 instead of the 95 because the 95 I chose is Devin Singletary, and Singletary, although he's not the best running back in the league, he's been balling for the Bills this rookie season. Absolutely nice to have them, pair him with Frank Gore and things like that. And he's just been a sponge, soaking up all the bits of information that Frank Gore has given him and things like that. Moving on to the Texans, I believe Duke Ejiofor. I can't pronounce his name correctly. I'm sorry if I butcher your name and you watched the video. 84 overall would be Tyus Howard. Um, 85 overall would be Nick Martin. 88 overall would be Whitney Merciless. 91 overall would be Will Fuller. They need some wide receivers to help in their game. 93 overall will be Deshaun Watson, and then the 95 overall will be DeAndre Hopkins. Moving on to the Patriots side of the ball, we will have Isaiah Wynn, deserves an upgrade. He'll probably be at 83. 84 would be Benjamin Watson. I don't see why, I mean, if you got Gronk on the Patriots team, you got Gronk. Like, you don't need anybody else, but it will help. 85 overall would be James Devlin, their fullback. Their fullback needs an upgrade. 88 overall would be Danny Shelton. 91 overall would be Patrick Chung. 93 overall would be David Andrews. And 95 overall would be basically the best corner in the game right now, Stephon Gilmore. He hasn't gotten an upgrade since the beginning of the game, basically. Moving on to the Chiefs. 83 overall would be Eric Fisher. Their offensive line needs a huge amount of upgrades. 84 overall would be Derek Namdi. Um, 85 overall would be Bashad Breeland. 88 overall would be Juan Thornhill. 91 overall would be Anthony Hitchens. 93 overall would be Kendall Fuller. And now Kendall Fuller has the ultimate kickoff card. That's already a 93. I figured they give him the 93 in the playoff promo, add the little power up to it. He could go into the power up because he hasn't received any cards other than that. And then the 95 overall master for the Chiefs would be Tyrann Mathieu, who's been balling the last 4 weeks ever since Spagnuolo has switched the defense around to cater to his strength. He's been balling. Moving on to the Ravens to finish off the AFC, we have Gus Edwards as the 83 overall, 84 overall Willie Snead the fourth, 85 overall Patrick Onwuzor, 88 overall Alex Lewis, 91 overall Brandon Williams to buff up that defensive line. 93 overall Marquise Brown. I believe he will be 99 speed if he gets this 93 card upgrade. And then their boss would be left tackle Ronnie Stanley, who will be protecting the backside of Lamar Jackson. That's pretty much these guys I have for the AFC. Let's move over to the NFC, where I think it gets a little bit better. First team we're going to talk about is the Vikings. 83 overall Mackenzie Alexander. 84 overall Ben Gideon. 85 overall Riley Reef. 88 overall Brian O'Neill. 91 overall Kyle Rudolph. 93 overall Anthony Barr. I know a lot of people have been waiting for Anthony Barr to drop, and he would just be, much needed this time in MUT. And then 95 overall Danielle Hunter will absolutely be crazy coming off the edge. And I think it'll be sought after a lot during this playoff promo. Moving on to the Seahawks, we have 83 overall Jermaine Ifedi, 84 overall Trey Flowers, 85 overall Jaron Reed, 88 overall Dwayne Brown to protect the backside of Russell Wilson, 91 overall Jimmy Graham, 93 overall KJ Wright, and then 95 overall master Russell Wilson. He's been absolutely balling. I believe he deserves an upgrade. And hopefully he gets it. Hopefully I'm not wrong. All right, move it over to the Eagles. This is the Eagles need a lot of help in the secondary. So 83 overall Avante Maddox, 84 overall Isaac Sumalo, 85 overall Nelson Aguilar, 88 overall Ronald Darby, 91 overall Miles Sanders, who pretty much came on, did his thing the last couple games of the season. 93 overall Jason Peters to protect that backside of Carson Wentz, and 95 overall master Fletcher Cox, he's always been the beast, man. I feel like last year he was the master. This year I believe he should still be the master. And it's time for him to get an upgrade. And selfishly, I want him to get that upgrade because I want him on my squad as well. Moving over to the Saints, this is where I think it gets a little bit fun as far as the master. We have 83 overall Eli Apple, 84 overall Andrus Peat, 85 overall Patrick Robinson, 88 overall Alex Anzalone, 91 overall Larry Warford, 93 overall Sheldon Rankins, and then 95 overall master Michael Thomas. Perfect time to give him a card. He pretty much deserves it right before he gets his 99 for being for being a finalist, at least, for having an outstanding season. 1,700 yards receiving is just mind-boggling at this point in the NFL. It's just crazy of what he's done, and we can't do nothing but be proud of that. Moving over to the Packers, we have, excuse me, um, 83 overall Tyler Lancaster, 84 overall Geronimo Allison, 85 overall Alan Lazard, 88 overall Josh Jackson, 91 overall Corey Linsley, 93 overall Preston Smith, and 95 overall Aaron Rodgers. I think it would be a perfect time to bring Aaron Rodgers in the game. He gets his gunslinger and things like that. Love to see him how that will work out. But he hasn't had a card since the limited, and he hasn't had a card since his 91 overall master of the not the playoff promo, the ultimate kickoff promo. And last but not least, the last team we want to talk about is the 49ers. They had a lot of injuries going into the playoffs, so the much needed rest will help them. 83 overall Jaquiski Tart, 84 overall Malcolm Smith, 85 overall offensive lineman Laken Tomlinson, 88 overall Quan Williams, 91 overall Fred Warner, 93 overall D Ford, and the 95 overall master I chose was Morstert, and I chose him because he's been balling for the 49ers. I chose him over Garoppolo because Garoppolo just got a card, and this dude has been helping Garoppolo out a lot. Another person you can throw in there is Debo. Yeah, Debo, the wide receiver from the 49ers. I forgot his last name, but he's been balling as well. Substitute him for anybody else on this list. But that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. Hope these predictions fared well for you guys. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead and drop a like. Comment down in the comment section who you think should be the master, the balls for the AFC, the balls for the NFC. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, man, remember to be great. I'm out.